What is up, guys? It's your boy Mr. Tachi here, and I'm gonna show you my classes. This is gonna be an updated video since the last video I did was kinda my voice is kinda iffy. I don't know what's going on with the mic, but hey, it is what it is. Let me go ahead and start this up by um showing you my stats here. I'm level 55 now, 2.48 ratio, 3 point. Well, launch ratio pretty good. I usually, and you asked me if I usually play in a party or solo. Usually I pair up if I can. If there's people on, I usually like to pair up. Sometimes I play solo. It all depends on who's on. So that's why I like to go ahead and do that. And usually play TDM. Not too much there. From TDM to domination, I have to get you some domination gameplay, guys. But yeah, hives, score streak, HDXD, because usually, let me tell you, when I get on the game, I usually like to start off by warming up. So I usually use HDXD, UAV, and care package. It just helps. And like I said, usually just play TDM here, not too much domination yet. I have to get you some domination gameplay. I know, guys, I'll get you some domination gameplay. And I've just been doing TDM so far. Let me go ahead and with score streaks, trying to make this pretty quick here. HCXD care package UAV, that's really good for beginners. You can go ahead and use that. Maybe use something like HCXD care package and dart, that's also good. Or you can go ahead and go with the middle Hellstorm, Hard Century Gun, Cerberus. But usually I like to go with the Talon, Cerberus, and the Raps. That pretty stacks up pretty well as well. I noticed though, I noticed that sometimes when I get the Talon or the Cerberus, like I usually use the Cerberus first and get up to my Talon, try to call my Talon, and then won't even let me use it. And I don't know why it does that, but I mean it's kind of weird. It usually just flies around me or whatever, so then I have to go around, rush around with it. Hopefully it gets me kills and keeps me alive. I mean sometimes I don't know, it just works and sometimes it doesn't. So usually I just like to work up to my Talon, then call my Talon, drop my Cerberus in, then use my Talon and get in and wreck habit. So it's just, I don't know, sometimes it's just crazy. I don't know why Treyarch can't like make you toggle between Talon and Cerberus or whatever, but it's what it is. Um, excuse me. You could go for the mothership as well. I actually almost got mothership on TDM, but it was on detail and the mass ended pretty quick. So it just depends on who you're facing and if they're complete noobs or not. But let me go ahead and go to my special. I'll tell you, use the hives is amazing. Gotta use the hives. You can go ahead and if you're beginning, use the vision pulse, or you can go ahead and start off with the combat focus. It depends on what you want to use there. But those are what I recommend. Now let me go to my classes here. You see, I use the KN44 here with stock fast mags. You don't really need quick draw because quick draw it's not too beneficial because you're camping. You're automatically gonna be aiming down sights anyways majority of the time. I mean, you don't really need quick draw unless someone's coming quick up on you or coming behind you or whatever pretty quick. I don't know. You don't really need it that much unless you're rushing. So I'll just go ahead and put stock on so that way you can strafe enemies across that's trying to hit you. Keeps you alive, because if you have better mobility and you keep your shot on, you can strafe the enemy pretty well, and that's why I use stock. And let me go ahead and tell you, gotta use C4 or something. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want, you can go ahead and use C4 trip mine. But usually I put that behind me to cover my back because sometimes it spawns flip and it lets me know if someone's behind me. So that's why I use it. And another thing, 6th Sense, another perk. It lets you go ahead and use, or not go ahead and use. It lets you go ahead and know if the enemy's behind you or not, or coming up behind you, around you. So it just one of those awareness perks I like to use. Ghost, because I get 2 Cerberus in my tower and things like that a lot. So I like to go ahead and be able to stay alive and have them not find my body. So that's why I go ahead and use that. Now Ain't Up I use because it got a buff recently, and basically it like if you were to try to get Cerberus, it would be 9 kills, but then if you put that on, it's like 7.50, so it's really like good increase there. So that's why I go ahead and use Antup, because it gets me my score streaks faster. You can go ahead and use something like Scavenger to get you more ammo, or maybe Hardwired if someone has Sixth Sense and you get killed by Sixth Sense a lot. You can go ahead and put that on, counter it. Now, Engineer, I like Engineering because if I use a care package or something, I can reroll it, and also, it just lets me know where support streaks or whatever the enemy got in there. I can shoot it down pretty easily, so it's pretty good in my opinion. I mean, Tac Mask, you can use Tac Mask if you want, but I don't really usually get myself concussioned or anything like that, so I don't really use Tac Mask. Maybe in Domination I'll put it on. Awareness, that's pretty good. It lets you know if the enemy's running up on you. You can hear their footsteps if you have a headset. I recommend you get one if you don't have one, but yeah, it's pretty good. So those are my perks. They don't change too much. Now, Gorgon I use because it is extremely accurate, like the stock on it, so that way it gets it more mobility, so I can strafe enemies, keep that ADS going, and pinpoint my enemies. It's like a what do you call it? It's almost like a sniper. This Gorgon is amazingly accurate, and put the grip on it, reduce recoil there, and HVK, both sides incredible. See, these sites, I believe they got a stealth buff or whatever. So Varex, I think Thermo or Boa, these sites here, I believe they got buffed or whatever. Basically, it decreases recoil, or center speed. So that way, when you have recoil to deal with, the time it takes for the gun to go back in the center of the screen, it got reduced there. So it's really good improvement there. You might wanna try to use that sight on your weapons stock, because I can strafe enemies. It's just amazing. Fast mags, because of the fact this is a high fire rate gun, so I like to go ahead and reload quick. Dingo, using that stock and grip. I don't really feel like I need a sight on it because it is just amazing without the recon sight or whatever you want to put on it. I mean, it's pretty good just by itself. I mean, you don't really even need the attachments. That's how good this gun is. Like, you can go ahead and go straight with the default, and it'll just wreak havoc because it is amazingly powerful, and it's accurate for long range as well. That's another thing if you burst fire the weapon. So yeah, and then using that MA87, it is amazingly good from long range, close range. I mean, it just picks enemies off all across the way. I'm sorry about my clock in the background. And it's just very good, being a burst weapon. It's better than the XR2, so you might want to try it out and go ahead and put this on. Now, yeah, so those are basically my classes there. Hope you guys liked it. And if you did, leave a like and comment down below, and do more videos. And I appreciate you guys supporting me, subscribing, watching my videos. It tells me a lot that I'm actually helping you guys out, and I love the comments, guys. So I reply to every comment. If you got a comment, go ahead and drop it down below. If you got a question about my classes or whatever, just let me know, guys. I appreciate you guys supporting me and everything I do here, and Camping Nation with the boys out here. But hey, I got more on the way, guys, so stay tuned for more, and I'll give you some more content going shortly. So I appreciate it, guys. See you later.